Hello everyone, good day everyone. First of all, before I can say anything, we have to say no to crime of any sort, okay? I am not in any way in support of any crime at all in this video, okay? Because this lady or this woman, she's complaining of this man, that this guy specifically defrauded her by marrying her in a false pretense.
This is the Isram family. Unfortunately, I have this wicked damn last name, and I'm so ashamed of. Here is the Igbo Jacosi Kanis Isram I'm legally married to. This is the wicked sister, Goodness. Her name is Goodness, and his name is Kindness. She loves him. She will do anything for him. There is something going on between these two. This is Ifanye. She is close to him because of my money. This is Ebuka, okay? This is him, my husband.
But at the same time, there is two ways to this story. This woman is claiming that she's above 50 years old. I think from the video, she said she's 55 years old.
I'm a 55-year-old woman with a heart condition and a diabetic.
From what I can see, or if I may ask, is it normal for a 55-year-old woman to be looking at under 30-year-old young man, like 25, 24? Don't you think it's abnormal?
So let me ask you a question. I posted a Mr. Soflo, thank you to him, is doing a story about romance scam and about these young Nigerian that are marrying to us American ladies because we are older and we have money. That is the truth. That's true.
Why is it that every time they are talking about marriage fraud, they will always be claiming victims without claiming responsibilities for their actions? Because you went and married under 30-year-old African man.
This is a romance scam or marriage. You know, I thought when you marry somebody and you say your vows, you sign the paper, and when you go to get married, and you know this, if there is no ring, do you think they're going to marry us? No. So all this is fake and phony romance scam, all for money.
Knowing fully well that in Europe, America, or abroad generally, you can't find a white boy. It's very, very difficult. Yes, we know it exists, but it's very, very difficult for under 30-year-old white male to marry above 50, 55, 60-year-old lady. Yes, we know it exists, but it's very, very difficult. And many of these women, white, it's very, very difficult for them to approach white men that are under 30 years. But it's very, very normal for them to approach a black man who is 24 years and you are 55 or 60.
80,000 within 3 years is a lot of money. I took care of him. I wiped his debt. I did everything. He's never once taken care of me. I never reaped the benefit he sowed. But you know what he did to me? I put a curse on his to his children, karma's to his sister. Oh, his sister's already cursed through her son. She did it to herself. Yeah. Do you guys see how I post the video of them hanging at the lounge? That's all they do.
You're saying you are placing calls. I think legally you are supposed to fight it legally. Placing calls will not do you no justice. I think you should legally, investigate, get him arrested, get justice that you deserve. So placing, and another thing that you said is by saying Igbo.
Somebody please DM me. How do they call themselves Igbo? How does the father is a deacon at church and raising an like this? Yes. And they call themselves Igbo. And they dress up to go to church. Do anonymous church. How do you go and pray to God? And then you're taking money from me, okay? And you marry me under false pretense. Don't you think I have a right to be angry? Oh, yeah. Till my last breath, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make sure this Igbo and his sister and his family pay for what they did to me. You don't take my money, $80,000. I made sure you were taken care of. You eat good, you live good. And then you're going to go ahead and entertain other Igbo.
Mentioning Igbo, there's nothing about that crime has no, it has no gender, or not, does it have ethnicity? Do you understand? When it comes to marriage fraud, do you understand? It can come from Yoruba, it can come from Igbo, it can come from anywhere. So you saying that they raised Igbo, Igbo this or Igbo that, it has nothing to do with the tribe. It has everything to do with the personality that you met. It's not all Nigerian men are like that. Neither all Igbo men are like that.
Right here. Right here. She loves him. She'll do anything for him. There is something going on between her and him. Who does that? Who comes out of a shower knowing that his wife is laying next to him in bed, in a towel, can see your ass, and then says, "Oh, kind, do you have a brush?" Wearing his clothes, sleeping in bed next to him while I'm in the shower. Don't you think that's not normal? That is not normal. That is, I don't even do that with my sibling. So, if you guys would share my story, that would be great. Mr. Soul Flow, I posted his post about these young Nigerians that are marrying us American because we have money. It's true. I'm not a grandmother.
From my own angle, white women should be very, very careful when they are getting themselves entangled to these small boys. You can't be above 60 and you are going for 24-year-old boy. You are older than that boy. You are grooming that boy. You are more matured. You are supposed to have more sense than the boy. And after you go for that boy, you people get married. If the boy decided to take whatever be the action he's taking, now you will blame the boy. You can't blame the boy, because at the same time you have to blame. It's 50-50. Both of you are to be blamed. You come looking for something, knowing fully well that you are very, very matured. The guy also is to be blamed because he's very, very evil. To do that is wrong. And let me make this disclaimer that it's not all Nigerian men are like that, and not all Igbo men are like that. So it's very, very wrong for what the guy did. But at the same time, we all should be careful in whatever we are getting ourselves entangled with. Okay, so that's my thought. That it's very, very strange to me that always women or white women above 60 years will be getting entangled with black men under 30 years. It's not normal. Even in my own country, in Nigeria, where I come from, it's very, very difficult to find a Nigerian woman who is 60 years old or 55 getting married to a 25-year-old boy. It's very, very difficult. It's not normal. So you being above 50 and going for under 25 or under 30, you should have yourself also to be blamed. So that's all I have to say. See you guys next time. Bye for now.